Hi folks. A couple of days earlier this week I took a trip to a nearby town and they just happened to have a Dollar Tree. So I went to the Dollar Tree and got a few things to add to our preps here. And so I thought I would share that with you. Got 12 items, the Dollar Tree dozen. I'm going to show them to you and go over them or talk about them just a little bit. And here's the receipt showing 12 items for $1 for a total of $12.72. I will show you each one that I got and explain a little bit about why I thought that we needed them and why I got them and what we're going to do with them, how we're going to use them. And here they are collectively, and you can pause for just a moment if you want. You can see them pretty well, I think, in the video and think about or consider what you might do with them and how you might use them, and then come back. And here's just a simple bandana, and I got this. I'm going to use it as a pre-filter on a water filter, as I'm hoping to put in a rain collection system in our outdoor kitchen. And as I do that, and when I do that, I will film that and show it to you, and perhaps you'll see this very bandana being used. I think I can use this bandana because I don't think that water will be too dirty. But you also could use these. They would be good in it would be good in a bug out bag. You could use it as a water filter, a pre-filter. If you'd like, you can make some suggestions down in the comments. And these are imitation Bic lighters, but they work. One for bug out bag, one to keep in a vehicle, one to keep in the outdoor kitchen. And in a few more videos, I'm going to get several of these type lighters, different brands, and compare them. I'll do that in a video so you can get the most bang for your buck out of that. So join me with that. Hand soap. There's 3 bars in there, 3 for $1. When the event happens, it's going to be very important to be able to keep your hands clean. One of the biggest problems that I think that people are going to face after the stuff hits the fan and we're in that aftermath is going to be a lot of problems due to hygiene. There's going to be lots of potential diseases from bad sanitation. So, soap. We all need it, and 3 for $1 is pretty tough to beat. And I got this even though my wife makes soap and teaches people how to make soap. But there it was, and so I got it. Okay, foot powder, talc free. Apparently there were some problems with talcum powder. Anyway, when we're in the aftermath of the event, you don't want to have problems with your feet. That could cause you huge problems in all areas. So it'd be nice to have this, to be able to sprinkle it in your shoes, your socks, take care of your feet. You can take this, put it in smaller bottles, keep a bottle in your bug out bag, in your vehicle. Just good stuff to have. Athlete's foot powder, or athlete's foot cream. This kind of goes hand in hand or foot in foot with the last item. In the event the other item doesn't keep you from having the problem that you might need this for, it would be very nice to have this on hand. And you can get the athlete's foot, you know, it's a fungus, and you get it in various places, and this stuff will work wherever you might get such things. Fancy Heat. This is a substitute for the sterno fuels. I'm going to make a comparison of this with the sterno fuels and some of the other different types of fuels. But you have the potential to use this to cook things that don't need a lot of time indoors. So we'll have a video coming fairly soon with the battle of the sterno heater fuels. So be sure to join me for that. And here we have the small matches. 10 boxes, 32 matches each box. You can put a box, maybe a couple of boxes in your bug out bag, everyone's bug out bag in your household, keep a box in your car fire kit, keep a box in your outdoor kitchen or wherever you're going to do your cooking. These will come in very, very handy. There's a lot of them and they're cheap. More matches. There's 300 matches in this box for $1. So that gives you the potential to start 300 fires out of or with $1. So a good thing to keep on hand. And we have more than just one box, but I would suggest that you get several of these because have you considered how many fires you might be trying to start if you're going to use wood for your means of cooking your meals? A lot of them. Another item for starting fires, of course, this one is the long version of a cigarette lighter, and it will let you reach into places like if you're trying to start propane or butane. You might not want to get your fingers too close, your hands too close. These don't last too long typically, but they come in handy. And this is duct tape, of course, and yes, it's the Dollar Tree version, so it's not very high quality, but not every time that you will ever have to use duct tape will you have to have the Gorilla Tape or the very high quality of the duct tape brand. And this will come in handy when it's not that important to have the extremely high quality duct tape. And here we have like the Dollar Tree version of, I can't think of what it's called, WD-40. Use this and save your WD-40, and then if this doesn't work, then use your WD-40. This is much cheaper. And last but not least, we've got one of the famous Dollar Tree candles. Everybody's going to need light when the electric doesn't work, and this will suffice, I do think. And speaking of this item, the candles, in another video coming up soon, we're going to look at all, or not all, but various types of light that you can have available for nighttime or whenever you might need some lights. We're going to use a light meter and see how much light various things put out, including different kinds of lanterns, candles, flashlights, and whatever else we can think of. So be sure to join us for that. And that concludes our Dollar Tree dozen. And thank you for joining me. I'd like to ask you to hit the like button and please subscribe. Until we meet again, take care and shalom.